morning of the Blend, we have Eric Larson with us, president of Impression 5, executive director of Impression 5. 50 years Impression 5 has been around. Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
Well, it is, because I remember as a kid going to Impression 5. That was the big highlight for every birthday. Impression 5, that's where I want to go.
I remember visiting as a young child as well. The place started in 1972. I mean, when you think back, or when I obviously wasn't even alive in 1972, but when Impression 5 was founded, it was only one of a handful of science centers in the entire country. Wow. They were one of the first, and really focused on providing an opportunity for families to dig deeper into STEM education, using all 5 of their senses, or whatever of those senses they had. And you just think about to do that for 5 decades is a really impressive milestone. And
it continues to grow. Every single decade you add new exhibits that are fun and creative and interactive. And as a kid, I loved going because it was a learning opportunity, but it was also just fun.
Yeah, it's this environment that we're trying to create a comfortable space for families to take the risks necessary to learn. But of course, the biggest reason people visit Impression 5 is to have fun. Yeah. And to have fun as a family or the group they're coming with. And to think about how, that has evolved over those 5 decades and how things have had to change in order to continue to be meaningful and connected to the community. So the organization still at its core is trying to do the same thing. It's just using different tactics to achieve those goals.
So you have a fund called Our Future 50 Fund. What's that about?
So as in true Impression 5 manner, we're using this moment as an innovative space. We want to create the next 50 years for Impression 5. And so we turned 50 in April. We're taking the next year to put together a massive campaign to hopefully raise $5 million to support 5 major pillars of investment at the Science Center, including new exhibits, educational programs, audience development, expanding our facility and campus, and long-term sustainability. As we emerge from this pandemic, it's very true. It's very right in front of us that we have to be better prepared in the future.
Absolutely. What's new at Impression?
Oh my gosh. So we're opening a new exhibit called How People Make Things. This is a manufacturing exhibit that's inspired by the factory tours of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, if you remember those.
Of course.
And so you get to actually mold things and press things and learn about textiles. It's an awesome exhibit. Opens here in June and will be here until mid-September.
I love it. So if we want to get more information on Impression 5, what do we do?
Impression5.org, or you can visit our website. You can give me a call at 517-485-8116. I'll be happy to chat with you.
All right. We've got all the information on the screen. Eric, happy birthday, Impression 5.